Willkommen, meine Damen und Herren. Welcome to Bemusing Bill. We've got more Rammstein, and this song is called Engel, which translates to angel, and I think that is wunderbar. This is going to be my first time checking it out. This is the official music video, so that's cool. I love their stuff. Their videos are so awesome. Really, I love watching their videos. This is an old one, though, so this should be really interesting for me. I've only seen much newer ones, relatively speaking. I know this says it came out, or this was published 8 years ago, but I think this is from the 90s, right? So that should be really cool, seeing them much younger. The link will be below in the box, as always, so you can go over there and give them the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you'd like to support this channel, those links are below as well. If you'd like to join our Patreon family of musical lovers from around the world. And listen, folks, you can join for free if you'd like. If you can only manage $1 a month, that helps the train roll down the tracks as well. I really do appreciate. Even like, share, subscribe, even your comments, all help support the channel. And I do love and appreciate everybody for doing such a thing. Let me pull up the screen. And I'm going to give them another one of the thumbs up. Well over 1 million likes on this. In fact, it's got 172 million views in the 8 years that it's been up. Let's see if there's anything else in the description box. Premiere April 1997. It was shot in March of 1997 in Hamburg. Engel was the first single from the album. How do you say that? Sehnsucht. It entered the single charts at number 12. A month later, the single has sold more than 250,000 copies. All right, I don't see lyrics here, but that's all right. So, at least we're gonna do some deep diving at the end and be able to understand the song even better. And I do this for regardless of what group it is, where they're from, what language they speak, because it's all about words and music, you know. So I like to check out the musical part and how it's constructed. I like to check out the video, the photography, the effects, the imagery, and then of course we dive into the lyrics, the poetry, and see what the song is actually about, where they're going with it, and see if I can figure out any deeper meanings. That being said, kids, let me bring this up full screen right here. Okay, buckle up. This is going to be fun.
Wer zu Lebzeit gut auf Erden, wird nach dem Tod ein Engel werden. Den Blick gen Himmel fragst du dann, warum man sie...
Oh my God, I cannot believe how young they are. I mean, Flaka doesn't even look how I've come used to seeing him. With his long blonde locks, and wow, everybody looks so different. I could tell, I could see Till in there, but wow, Flocka blew me away, and even Oliver, whoa, yeah, whoa.
Fragst du dann, warum man sie nicht sehen kann?
Erst wenn die Wolken schlafen gehen, kann man uns am Himmel sehen. Wir haben Angst und sind allein.
Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein.
if you're into that. Also, that's a style that I just learned about. Let me see if I can find that again. I think it's called Sprechgesang. So it's the German word for the spoken word, or sort of like talk singing, singing with speech, which is big on the NDH style, and Rammstein has a lot of that style in their music. It's just something I just recently learned, and you know what? I like learning about, well, pretty much everything, but especially when it comes to music, and there's so much to learn with this genre of metal that I'm so not familiar with. So I'm trying to absorb as much as I can. So that's pretty cool, right? Yeah, I just want to go back just a hair, just a little bit.
Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. Gott weiß, ich...
And Richard looks so different too. I mean, wow, everybody. Paul... It's crazy. It's crazy. Christoph, they don't look like they... I mean, that's just nuts. Well, then again, do I look the same as I did back in 97? Hell no. Hell no. And by the way, for my German friends, I don't know if you know, or maybe somebody you know knows, but in Germany, there was a very successful bunch of films. I think, from what I understand, they were shot on, or they were aired on Sunday nights, like TV movies. And they were by an author named Katie Ford. Does that sound familiar? And it's cool because Katie Ford is a British author. She writes these books that is set in the Hudson Valley, New York, but it's filmed by a German crew that come to the Hudson Valley, and they film these movies, and they're shown in German TV. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Hit me up in the comments and let me know, because my wife and I have been in several of those movies, and there was one of them, I'll try to find the clip, where I'm like the a judge's assistant, and I'm speaking English, the judge is speaking in German, everyone is speaking German, but if you watch the clip, they dubbed me in German. It's the best I will ever sound in German. Well, maybe not. I'm trying. But if you see that, I'll try to find that for you. But I don't look anything like I do now. Totally clean cut and short hair, and yeah, it's bizarre. So, but anyway, let me know if you know anybody, or if you guys have ever seen any of those film, and maybe I could try to dig up a clip and just pop it in on the next one. This song is such a banger. I love the whistling with that heavy groove going on. That's so cool. It's got such a contrast, that clean whistle, and yet that driving, that industrial sound. It's fantastic. The video is shot so well too. This is so 1997 though, but you could see like the impetus of Rammstein and how they grow and how they evolve. That's so cool.
Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein.
Scheisse. You see that? They've been shooting fire at people for decades. And only now the blowtorches are so huge that they actually have to wheel it out on stage. And that's a great blowtorch they got there too. Also, just the destruction. Oh my God, I love this song. All the synthesized sounds that Flaka is putting in there, just brilliant.
Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein.
Wow, okay. Okay, cool. That was an awesome song. I know that you guys have given me recommendations to do this song live from Madison Square Garden. That would be epic. I want to see them do this song live. If there's any other live versions, let me know, and I'll check them out as well. Okay, let me pull up the lyrics. He who is good on earth during his lifetime will become an angel after death. Yeah, there are some that believe that. I mean, I don't know. From what I understand, I think that they're a separate entity, that they're basically, well, there's a lot of differences, but the basic difference is that we are given free will and they have none. And, if God says, count the raindrops, they'll just stand there and counting raindrops forever. That's what they do, So for if you're good in your lifetime to become an angel, that doesn't sound too cool. You know what I mean? I don't know. Well, what do I know? What does anybody know, really? But, people believe in different things. Anyway, he who is good on earth during his lifetime will become an angel after death. You then asked the view to the sky why you can't see them. Only when the clouds go to sleep, you can see us in the sky. There's been a lot of weird sky things lately. I'm sure most of them are fake. There have been some weird things of seeing beings in the sky. I don't know. We are afraid and alone. Ooh. Only when the clouds go to sleep, you could see us in the sky. We are afraid and alone. God knows I don't want to be an angel. They live behind the sunshine, separated from us infinitely. They have to cling to stars so that they don't fall from the sky. Only when the clouds go to sleep, you could see us in the sky. We are afraid and alone. God knows I don't want to be an angel. God knows I don't want to be an angel. Only when the clouds go to sleep, you could see us in the sky. We are afraid and alone. God only knows I don't want to be an angel. So, I mean, is this... it's got to be a deeper metaphor to this. Is this like, I don't want to be too good on earth because I don't want to be this angel and be trapped and be, separated and cast out, and it doesn't, right? Afraid and alone, don't worry about being perfect. Don't worry about being too good. At least that's kind of what I'm getting at this. What do you guys feel? How do you guys think that this is going down? How do you think that they mean by this? There's so many references in here. You could see us in the sky. We're afraid and alone. They cling to the stars. They live behind the sunshine. I mean, they're not painting a good picture here. But it's that opening line. If you're good on earth, you become an angel after death. And it kind of like what I was saying before, that, maybe then you lose your your own free will. And then, reading this. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's, don't be too good, don't be too perfect, or, you'll suffer the same fate. But I could be wrong. Anyway, I love the song. I love Rammstein. I love these guys. They are fantastic. This is, I think, the oldest song that I've gone back to. And I told you that I'm familiar with Du Hast, and that's only because it's almost like in passing. Like, there was so much stuff coming out in the 90s that I remember that, but it wasn't like the group of metalheads I was with were like really into that. They got me more into like Ministry and Nine Inch Nails and some of that stuff and some of the heavier stuff. So I didn't quite go that way. And it wasn't like today where you could just pull things up on Spotify, blah, blah. I didn't have any of that. So it was basically, well, if you're really into it and you can really like show me stuff and burn me copies of tapes, then I'm going to be into it. But it was hard. So that's the only thing I really know. And I don't really know that song, honestly. But I'm getting there. And maybe I will have to do a reaction to Du Hast and really do a deep dive into it someday. What do you guys think? I love your recommendations. I love your suggestions. I love talking to you guys. You are all wunderbar. I love you. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. I will see you.